Hey, it's Per Lau here from PurposeDreamMastery.com, and today I'm going to talk about setting yourself free from emotional burdens. Because I wanted to become a better speaker and better leader, I joined an organization called Toastmasters. I attended the meetings regularly and I prepared speeches sharing my personal stories, talking about topics that I'm really passionate about. Through doing that, made connections with other club members. I remember one conversation where one club member asked me a lot of personal questions, where he went deep in trying to find out my quote-unquote fire story, which is my hero's journey, all the challenges and obstacles I had to overcome to get to the point that I am today. A week after that, he asked me to help him with one of the projects for Toastmasters, and of course I said yes. This was my opportunity to practice my speaking skills and also to spread my message to another audience. A few weeks after that, he asked me to be a guest at one of his events where he will talk about the fire story. During the event, I sat back and took notes as he presented. When the moment came where I had to come on stage and share my personal story, I went deep. I shared my life in vivid detail with his guidance, asking me questions. The more I shared, the more I was able to connect with everyone. At the end of it, I remember he asking me the question that, what message would you like to give to the audience today? And that's when I let myself go and all my passion came out. I started crying. I took a moment for myself to be collected, and as I looked up, I was able to connect with everyone because their attention was on me. And seeing a grown man crying, it's rare, but it was real. And that was one of the comments I got after the event, where people came up to me and showed appreciation, thanking me for sharing something so personal, real, and more importantly, relatable. By speaking from your heart, you're not hiding anything. This is your truth. Everyone's facing their own unique challenges. No matter what they show on social media, the highlight reel, we're all human. And more or less, we go through similar obstacles. If we're able to really reveal what's going on, we can connect deeply with others. By being vulnerable, traditionally seen as a weakness, it is actually true strength. It requires true confidence and courage to show the world that this is who I am. I have nothing to hide, and I'm okay with external criticism, attacks, because I'm truly confident and comfortable with myself. I fully accept who I am. By showing your flaws, you're giving others the opportunity to relate to you. A few ways you could start releasing that emotional burden is to simply talk to someone you trust. You may be a professional therapist whose job is to listen to other people's challenges and keep that confidential. If you have a close friend who you feel comfortable sharing your deepest fears, biggest challenges, have that space and time and talk to that person. Another option is to simply journal and write down all your thoughts, your fears, your challenges. This is just for yourself. It's a great way for you to release those thoughts and put it into writing. It's similar to going to the bathroom. Take that time to dispose the waste. It's a healthy process and a necessary one. It's important to do it so that we're not suppressing our emotions, where we bury it down to a point that it gets so much that it starts to explode. This is just something that we've been taught when we're kids. We don't cry no matter what. We've learned through many years to suppress our feelings, to be the rock that others want us to be. But as men, we have feelings and emotions, and it's okay to express that. The challenge is striking a balance between the masculine and the feminine. And this doesn't have to do with men or women. It's simply a form of energy. The masculine tends to be action-oriented. And the feminine is more about relaxing and introspection and creativity. It's important to have time for yourself to reflect and think about things that are bothering you, things that you want to change, and slow things down. Have time to regress so that you could progress. It's like a slingshot. Taking steps back to recoil, to spring you forward. When you are more comfortable with your own feelings, yourself, expressing those emotions, you're more likely to do the same with other people. Being able to truly empathize with them when they share a challenge with you. When others open up to you, simply sit with it. Don't try to solve the problem, because most people want to feel heard, valued, and appreciated. And if they want that advice, they will ask you. Make it a practice to release your emotional burden on a regular basis. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and leave a comment below on how you're going to start releasing your emotional burdens. And lastly, share it with a friend who you think may find this valuable. Until next time, bye.